All right, hello my friends, welcome back, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are doing day 7, the 4th prompt, the final prompt for the week, for the first week of Dephemerember. The prompt for today is clocks and wings. I'll just show you really fast. Clocks and wings. And before we get into this, we're going to have some real talk. All right, so real talk. This is my 3rd attempt at making this video today. I'm struggling. It is one of those days. Things are just not working out for me. My brain's not connecting correctly, I don't think. So this was my first attempt. This is the scrap that I got from Robin that I was supposed to use. This was my first attempt. I'm trying to make a tuck spot. And while this might succeed as a tuck spot, I do not like how the background on this turned out at all. I do like that I have the little moving hands. I do like the stamped numbers, but the background just clashes way too much for me. So what I did was I used gathered twigs, distress oxide, and frosty mint. Hold on. Yeah, frosty mint mica stain, which I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can or not. But the actual mica looks really nice with this kind of blue turquoise color. However, the stain itself is more greenish based, and I did not like the way that turned out at all. So I went on to another one. This was my 2nd attempt. Why did I write the numbers down on this one when I liked them stamped on this one? If you guys know the answer to that, please do let me know. I don't know what I was thinking. I definitely miss having you can see there's the blue turquoise in this one. I definitely miss having that here. So also not happy with that. I am going to keep both of these pieces as well as the rest of the scrap in my journal, and I will write on them about what I did that I really did not like for the process. So we are starting over for the 3rd time today. This is another random scrap tissue paper that I pulled from Robin. So we're gonna try this one out and see if I have any better luck. I really hope I do, because that is a little sad. So my plan is to do the same thing, maybe try a little bit of a different style, and these are colors that I'm a little more comfortable with. I'm not big on using pinks, but that's fairly neutral, so hopefully without the bright colors I'm able to do a little bit of a better job. So yeah, let's just get right into it. right, hey guys, it is the next morning and I had to stop. I was getting too frustrated with myself. I'm not mad about this. I actually really like the way it turned out, but I think I'm going to use it in a different journal because finally, at like a ridiculous time in the morning last night, I had an epiphany. That's right. I figured out a way to salvage this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out these ones that I really like and put them over the ones that I don't like. Now, obviously, I have a 6 on this one that I do not have a 6 for this. And there's no more turquoise that I can use for a circle punch out. So I'm also going to just cut this one in half. Let's salvage this. Okay. I'm happy with that. I like that. I think it looks good. It's a little messy because I didn't really measure anything before, you know, recutting, but I think it looks great. It's what I wanted the whole time. I'm glad that I decided not to give up on it and give it a little more time. So I'm gonna set that to the side, and now that we've finally finished the tuck spot that we were having so much trouble with, we're going to move on to working with the tag. All right, so for this, I'm going to try and get kind of a similar look to what she had over here, since I accidentally, you know, used up basically the whole thing. The colors are going to be a little different. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, but we can at least get something similar. Okay, do the colors match exactly? No, not even close. Her orange is a lot darker, her turquoise is a lot lighter, but I think for our purposes, this should work just fine. Oh, I meant to glue that down. So it stops moving. I also need to refill my glue bottle. So I'll glue this down really fast, refill that bottle, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, quickly off camera, I did add a black semicircle there just because I felt like it needed a little more contrast, and I did go ahead and ink around the edges for our tag. Sadly, I don't have any kind of clock stamps or anything like that. You know, I'd think I would, but apparently I don't. I do, however, have a couple of circles. I do have my numbers, so we will use those to add a little bit of black here in the background. All right, and we're back. I just grabbed a couple of my die cuts here of my butterflies to see what I thought I might like to do with that. I also have, I'm not sure if this will be, So basically now I'm just gonna play around with a little bit of collaging. I'm probably gonna have to have y'all on music for the majority of this because I just unexpectedly had the construction workers show up for my backyard deck, so they're gonna be making a bunch of noise. And I don't want y'all to have to listen to that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some music, play around with this, see what I might like to do, and yeah, we'll get right to it. Alright, my friends, here we are finished. I am so happy I decided to come back to this. It's very, very far outside my comfort zone for sure, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I did add a couple of sayings. Sometimes you have to take chances, and then here on the card, keep moving forward, trust your crazy ideas. Because this was an absolute whirlwind for me. I wanted to give up so many more times, even after I got that to a place that I wanted it, and I'm really, really glad I didn't. I love the way this turned out, even though it's so different from what I usually do. So I was going to have my boyfriend choose some fabric for me to use for Monday's prompt. However, he is not home and he won't be for a while. I want to get this done while the construction workers are being fairly quiet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and skip the fabric for next week, and we will go back to Sarah. So just going to grab a random scrap from Sarah to use for next week. Fun. This is like a paper towel or tissue that it looks like she used some Oxide stain on. So I will put that in our little safe spot. Oh, it's kind of like fabric, isn't it? That's something I wanted anyway. Okay, so here's what we ended up with for today. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. Like I said, it is so very far outside of my normal style, but I'm really, really happy with it. And I have tons of space up here and, you know, on the card to journal about the absolute whirlwind that was this. Really quickly, I'll show you the rest of the ones that we did this week. We have, this was the day 5 salvaged birds. So we've got our jumbo tickets with our salvaged birds and feathers. And then we have, this was yesterday's prompt, our selfie in a bubble, where we did our envelope with the 4 pockets and a journaling card with the extra paper. And I also put in this one because these scraps were from Barbara. Barbara sent me this lovely card that she had already made, so I went ahead and put that in with that. And our very first one was our paperclip bookmark with our little tassels and charms. Gosh, I don't even know which one I would say is like my favorite. I do know that I was really struggling with the salvaged birds, but I ended up really liking the way those turned out. I think they're growing on me. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope watching me struggle helps give you a little bit more confidence to go ahead with projects that you are not sure are going to work at all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please leave a like down below if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys back on Monday for the next one. Bye.